Hello everybody, I hope you're all doing well and you're ready for more of our Gauss paper. We're on to question number 22. Rich chooses a 4-digit positive integer. He erases one of the digits of this integer. The remaining digits, in their original order, so he doesn't reorder after erasing, form a 3-digit positive integer. When Rich adds this 3-digit integer to the original 4-digit integer, the result is 6031. What is the sum of the digits of the original 4-digit integer? So the way this is phrased, it makes me think that the answer's got to be unique. Okay. So he erases one of the digits, remaining digits in their original order. Okay, well, what could we possibly have? We could think of of our 4-digit number, or Rich's 4-digit number, as A, B, C, D, where A is the thousands digit, B is the hundreds digit, C is the tens digit, and D is the units digit. Right? Now, what could we possibly do? Well, we could erase A and get B, C, D. And add these up. And we would get what number? We'd get 1000A plus 200B plus 20C plus 2D, right? And if that's equal to 6031, we'd be all set, right? Okay. But I'm seeing a problem right away. I'll hold on for a moment, so see if you can pause and see the problem as well. Okay. 1,222, these are all multiples of 2. We could take out a factor of 2 over here, in fact, if we wanted to. So whatever my A, B, C, and D are, if I erase the A, and I'm left with B, C, D as my 3-digit number, well then we're going to have some multiple of 2. This should be even, but 6031 isn't even. So what does that tell us? Well, it tells me no matter what A, B, C, and D are, whatever my original number was, I couldn't have erased that first digit. What if we erased the B? Well, we'd be left with A, C, D. That'd be 100A plus 10C plus D. And if you add that to the original number, right, because that's what Rick does, he adds it to his original number, we'll get 1000A plus 100 A and B together. 20 C's, 10 of them here, 10 of them here, and 2 D's. We're going to have the same problem. How could this be an odd number when you clearly have an even number over here? Take out a factor of 2, a factor of 2. So we couldn't take out the B either. Okay? In fact, you're going to keep getting factors of 2. You're always going to get multiples of 10, multiples of 100, multiples. The only way we might not get 2 is down here at the D. So we could either go through the next situation, which is erase, Rich erases the C. So I'll very quickly write that down. Or we might notice that you're always going to get a factor of 10, a factor of 100. The only place you don't automatically have these built-in 2's is with the D. So the sum of everything we'll have 1000A, 100A and B, 10B and C, and 2 D's. And again, this is going to be even. So that's not going to work out. We can eventually realize, it's got to be D that we remove. So we're left with A, B, C. And if we add this onto our original number, we should be at least able to get an odd number. We just need C and D to, one of them needs to be even, the other one needs to be odd. That's really all we need to have here. There might be some carryover, I don't quite know. Okay. But then, well, where can we go from here? Can we work out what A, B, C, and D must have been? Well, if we're going to go that route, what I would suggest you do is focus on the A that's all by himself. Okay? It could either be a 6 or a 5, right? It can't be a 4. There's no way A plus B can be enough to make 2,000. Or A plus B can't be 20. So A could be 6 or A could be 5. You could try to work from this end and see, okay, C plus D needs to add up to 1, but are they going to actually add up to 11 and there's carryover, or what's going on? It's kind of hard to tell. That's why I would suggest you try. Okay, is A going to be 5 or is it going to be 6? Let's try 6 first. And as long as I can get an A, B, C, and D that work and make this equation true, we're not going to have a problem. So if A is 6, well, we've already got 6,000, then 100 A plus B plus 10B plus C plus C and D has got to be, well, what's left over? 31. Well, then I have no hundreds. Uh-oh. A and B needs to be digits, and they can't both be 0 to make 0 hundreds, so this isn't going to work. Well, then I guess we've got to have A as 5. And so if you subtract 5,000 from 6,031, you get 1,031. And so A plus B, which helps make my 1,000 here, they need to, possibly with a carryover from here, A plus B needs to either add up to 9 or 10. And this gives us another possibility. Is B 5 making a 10, or is B 4 making a 9, and we have to carry something over? Okay. Well, we could try B as 5, and then you get 10, and so you subtract, A plus B is 10, so we'd subtract 1,000 from both sides. And we get 31. Great. So B plus C needs to be 2 or 3, except B is 5. That's too much. So we know this can't happen. Okay, well, let's try B as 4. So then A plus B is 9. We just subtract 900. And we're left with 131. Now B plus C needs to either be 12 with some carryover, or it needs to be 13 and C plus D needs to be 1. Right? Well, B is 4. What do you have to add? What could C be to make 13? Well, C could be 9. And then they would add up to 13, and then C plus D would have to be 1. But C is 9. D would have to be minus 8. That makes no sense. So again, we have to sort of underestimate everything. C is going to have to be 8. It's the only other possibility. And so then we subtract 12 from both sides, or rather 120 from both sides, and we're left with C plus D has to be 11. D is going to be 3. And this gives us our original numbers, 5, 4, 8, 3. And Rich got rid of the last number, and if we just double check, that works out. What do these numbers add up to? 8 and 3 is 11. 5 and 4 is 9. So we're going to add up to 20. 20 is the sum of the original digits, and that's B. Now, I wonder if there was a faster way to see this. I'm not entirely sure, but, you know, there's A plus B there, and there's a C plus D there. If there was maybe some way to realize these had to add up to 11, these had to add up 9 earlier, we probably could have sped things up, but I can't see anything right away that would suggest that. So I think the way we sort of deduced it out worked. It was a little longer than maybe it could have been, but we never really hesitated or struggled with what we were doing there. Okay. Up next, we're going to take a look at question 23. If you haven't taken a look at it, I would strongly encourage you to do so.